Welcome to the 2020 Loose Cannon Fantasy Football League Draft Position Lottery. As you all know, what we do every year is we do a random lottery and pick out of a hat to determine the positions in our 14-team league to who drafts first and who drafts 14th. So with me here today, I'm Scott Reef-Schneider, Commissioner of the Lc-Ffl. I've got friend of the league, James Gillies, that's here to assist us. Who's not involved in the league, so he's impartial. I've got Scotty Batten. I've got Bradley Broniker on the camera. We have a second table today because we're following COVID protocols. We have Jeff Eadholder, we have Jeff Hall, we have Mark Herringer, we have Sheraton, and we have Mike Vittoria. So welcome everyone here today. We've also got a table full of girls. We do have quite a few groupies in this league, and they typically kind of just hang around and follow us around. So glad to have them at the draft this year as well. So a couple little pieces of business. First of all, I want to congratulate John Gazzo from the Biloxi Blues for his championship in 2019. John becomes our second team or franchise with 2 championships since our inception, and this will be our 12th season. A couple little pieces of business. First of all, I want everyone to go online to our CBS.com fantasy sports webpage, and I would like you all to update your email addresses if you could. Some of those have become outdated. I also want to announce that this year, 2020, we always have an at-large board member. I'm the commissioner. Bill Albright, who can't be here today, is the assistant commissioner. And this year, it's the guy on the camera, 2020, Bradley Broniker. That makes sure that we have an odd number of people on the board if we have interesting votes or things that we need to debate, that we can come up with solutions that are impartial as the season goes along. Speaking of impartial, we've got COVID-19 going on right now. So we've decided to have a pre-meeting to the season and actually have a vote to how we want to move forward in 2020. So we've implemented some one-year-only rules for this 2020 season. One of them is that instead of a normal $200 entrance fee and $5 per transaction, we're going to pay a $250 flat fee, and that includes all transactions throughout the season, just because we anticipate more adds and drops with the COVID-19 situation and the NFL protocol for quarantines and so forth. We also have announced that if there is a shortened season this year, we are going to return we have a $250 fee. We're going to return $150 to each franchise. So we'll be playing for a pot of $100 per franchise times 10 teams, which is $1,400 minus expenses. So we'll be playing for a smaller pot this year, in essence. And if the season is shortened, we will not be giving a trophy out this year, which you see here, 2012 trophy, and the belt, and putting it on the plaque. Now the season to hand out the money, though, does have to last 9 games minimum. Okay. The other rule that we're implementing this year is an IR injury reserve designation for COVID-19 cases. This will be a little bit dicey because we're going to go by the NFL's protocol of having just COVID-19 designation to someone that's out for the week, out for the season, or opts out of the season because they're unsure if they can play because of family and things like that. So that'll be part of our season as well. You'll see an email follow-up with all these rules and all the details to follow. All right, that being said, let's get into our random draft lottery. As always, the first team taken out of the hat will be the 14th pick in the Lc-Ffl draft. And keep in mind that our draft snakes. So if you have the 14th pick in the draft, it comes back around and you would also have the 15th pick. So James Gillies is going to assist us today. We'll be picking these out of a hat, starting from 14 up to 1. And we just want to make sure that everyone has a designation. It's on the same size paper. He's going to fold it exactly the way, so it's 100% random. So James?
15 in my homies. Dilligas.
Dilligas?
Dilligas. Sorry, I'm Scottish. It's crap.
Scottish, you're crap.
Frank's Fighting Lunatics. Valrico Suaves.
By the way, we've been sponsored by the Champagne of Beers. Miller High Life.
Reefs Rottens.
Reefies Rottens.
Reefies Rottens. Grave Diggers. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. The Hitmen. Time Bandits. The Loxy Blues.
Our past champion. Let me shake these up a little.
Cuban Cowboys. Demon Catbirds. Dream Crushers. Unnecessary Roughness. And Ball Shallow.
Bradley's own
Sorry,
team.
he made me do that in order to be impatient.
Shallow.
All right.
All right,
those
so
are 14.
Scotty Bat, could you shake this hat up a little bit that represents all 14 of our teams? Here we go, guys.
All right.
The 14th pick.
Where are we at? Have you called yet? You're not 14, you listen.
14th pick. The Hitmen.
The Hitman, Mike Vittoria, gets the last pick. So he would also get the 15th pick. Not a bad position to be.
15 in my Mahomes.
15 of my homies, Mr. Butler.
Dilligas.
What?
13, lucky 13. No, 12. 12.
Frank's Fighting Lunatics.
Number 11, Frank.
Who was that?
Frank, number 11.
Unnecessary Roughness. Cuban Cowboys.
Cuban Cowboys.
Number 9.
Oh, sorry, I picked 2 out.
Put them both back. Put them both back. Put them both back.
Don't fuck me on everything. Agree.
Valrico Suaves. All right, so that's halfway.
So we've got the top 7 coming up.
Lexi Blues.
6 picks to
Time Bandits.
They changed the UCF game to basketball. They changed the UCF game to basketball. Did you get ESPN back on? Yeah.
Balls Deep. Grave Diggers. All right, we are up to the top 3. Reefy's Rottens.
Top 3, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Number 2. Demon Catbirds. And number 1, Dream Crushers.
Oh, look at there, look at there.
So let's summarize here for 2020. Number 14, the Hitmen, Mike Vittoria. Number 13, 15 of my homies, Sean Butler. Number 12, Dylan Gass, Jose Montanez and Scotty Batten. Number 11, Frank's Fighting Lunatics, Frank Lombardi. Number 10, Unnecessary Roughness, Jeff Hall. Number 9, Ernie Garante's Cuban Cowboys. Number 8, the Valrico Suaves. We've got Bill Amrine and Matt Hoofnagel. Number 7, our past champion, the Biloxi Blues. Number 6, RJ Broniker and Joe Kurtz, Time Bandits. Number 5, Balls Deep. That would be Bradley Broniker. Number 4, Grave Diggers, Bill Albright. Number 3, myself, the Reefy Rotten, Scott Reefschneider. Number 2, we've got Jeff Weholder from the Demon Catbirds. And with the number 1 pick in the 2020 Loose Cannon Fantasy Football League Draft, the Dream Crushers, led by Mark Ehringer. So I'd like to thank everyone. Stay safe, and let's have a great season.
This draft has not been validated and will be redone.